Well, what's up, everyone? Hey, welcome back to the channel, and wanted to do a little fishing video here today. What we've got is, man, desperate times call for desperate measures. So, we went down, fished the upper end of the Lake of the Ozarks, me and my uncle. So we made I want to say, I think it was about a 34-mile run up to right around the 40-mile marker. And man, as a lot of you guys know, I've said in the past, just lately down on the lower end of the Lake of the Ozarks, it has been absolutely brutal. So I had been fishing leading up to the spawn, kind of, just keeping my eye on things, and I was never able to get on them. So starting to hear some, reports and stuff from guys up at the other end, a couple guys I know and I talked to also in some forums and stuff, where the males had started to move shallow up there. So we decided to make the run up there. So something that we never had done before. We always typically stay kind of around our area, around the 6-mile marker. We'll run up to the 13, 14, run up the grabway and stuff, as you guys have seen on previous videos. So definitely changing it up a little bit. So we ran up there, and we got into some males that had moved shallow. Secondary points, as you're going to see, that's was the ticket. And then, we fished up there, got up there probably about 7 o'clock or so, and fished till probably about 11:15. I think we caught 20, I believe. We each caught 10 on the run up there. So you'll see we then ran back, went in, ate lunch, relaxed a little bit, went back out that evening, the evening of the 19th, ran up the grabway, kind of bounced around a bunch of areas up there, kind of checking some spots. My uncle caught, I think, 3 or 4 that night. Went there. I don't think we ran down to the 14. We just stayed up that evening up in the grabway and then fished a couple areas down around our place there by the 6-mile marker. So that was Saturday. Sunday, I didn't get any footage on Sunday. Storms were moving in. I didn't feel like setting up cameras in the rain, dealing with all that. And I really wasn't sure what we were even going to be able to fish. So I'll just do a quick recap on Sunday. Went out Sunday and ran down to the 13, fished a 13, 14-mile marker, kind of that area. Fish spots where typically I see males move in. A couple spots I've got some videos out in a couple of those spots. Didn't catch anything in those spots. Then we just started hitting secondary points, like the same pattern that we had seen upriver, and that's where we got on them. I think I caught 11 in the rain on Sunday or Saturday. And I think my uncle caught 4 or 5. So overall, pretty successful weekend. I'm just starting to see the spawn start rolling. Those males are moving shallow. Caught almost, I think it was all but 4 or 5 of the fish that I cleaned from last weekend every one of them were males. The females that we caught, there was only one female that we caught, the eggs were starting to look, a little loose, like she was getting ready to drop them, and I'm willing to bet that fish came from upriver. So that's just my opinion. I can't, we cleaned them all together, so I can't say whether or not that fish came from up there, but just that's kind of what I think. So check out the video. I also, if you want kind of a more detailed report, I think I covered pretty much everything here. I did a fishing report from April the 19th also too, kind of just going over all this stuff, maybe a little bit more in depth on that. So I'm headed back down this weekend as well too, so we'll do some filming. I'll get you guys another report out this weekend, kind of what I see on the lower end. I think I'm gonna make the run up. I'm only fishing Friday evening and then Saturday, but I'm kicking around the idea of running at least one more time back up river around the 40-mile marker. So check back for that video as well too, and I'll do a quick fishing report on that as well too. So appreciate you guys watching, and hope you enjoy it. We'll see you on the next one, but hey, watch this one to the end. It's pretty good. might not make the cut. Got the skunk out of the boat though. Yeah, you provide it, I'll cook it.
Yeah.
That feels like a crappie.
Yeah.
Right on the cable, yeah. Feels like a good crappie.
Yeah, looks like the one I got.
Nope, yeah. That's a good little crappie. We'll take 30 of them. Nothing spectacular, but
Oh, yeah.
that's 4 in the boat. No, or yeah, you caught. There we go.
5.
There we go. Let's put a little waypoint right here. There we go.
Keep up with my cooker. Forgot about that.
Yeah, it should be hanging on your.
Yeah. I've only need to click a couple more.
Oh, we on them, Rick.
There we go.
That feels like another good. I like the back-to-back-to-back cast. You know?
Count my trout fish all the time to
Yeah.
zone out of that. If I can count them, it's usually not the best day.
Yeah, that one was a little further out too.
Yeah.
That's a quality fish right there. I think that's a male getting a little darker. Tell you what, if we do good down here, it's gonna be hard pressed not to make another run down here this evening.
Yeah.
I mean, because everything I've seen down at the other end from me fishing it and then just what people have said, just it's not happening.
Go where the fish are at.
Well, if you think about it, you really could double your crappie season. There we go. Yeah, they're out from the. They're about halfway out that dock here. Love it when you can turn the live scope off.
Yeah, that's a good problem. These are all laying in the same kind of line with the one I cut on the right side.
This gets to be fun. That might be a
Tiki.
maybe. I don't know. Like I said,
8.5.
if he's 9, he's taking a ride. When you gotta feed 50.
You gotta feed the multitude. And we don't have Jesus here, so we need to get our. I don't think they care what flavor is in front of them.
No.
Yeah, I've been happy with this rod I bought.
Oh, that 6-footer that I have?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it a lot.
In fact, I sold my other ones that weren't 6 feet.
Yeah. Oh, I've got 3 or 4 of those 5.5 footers. I mean, Dad says he doesn't mind them, but I'm like, man. say they're not. That one didn't hammer it. Just a little flutter.
Yeah.
That's like I've told you. Like a lot of these crappie rods. Send me a rod, a couple rods. I mean, they're good rods, but how do you go from a G Loomis to anything else? I see a concrete slab going into the water.
Too far behind that.
Yeah, we got around this point.
A little bit more breezy now.
Told you. Towards the that. Oh, that's a what's that? White bass?
I don't think it's a crappie.
We get a freebie here? What did we get here?
Well,
Catfish. That's going in the pot. Look at that. Here we go.
cats too. Well, I saw that forked tail.
That's going in the old.
Like that.
There we go.
Something here.
That's kind of what caught my eye.
Is it bass or crappie?
That's a crappie. Nope. Nope.
Mr. B. Thought I saw that line. I was expecting the lake to be a little higher. I guess they've just been pulling it.
Yeah, I feel like usually this time of year it's higher. There we go, back behind the dock. Back dock.
I was just looking at that little
Back docket.
section over there. Looked awful right. Somebody's home.
Barely felt that. Barely felt it. Shallow.
Maybe there's something back in there.
Oh, you had a little nibble?
Yeah.
Yeah, they shallow back here. We're sitting at 4 foot of water. That ain't a crappie. What is that? What we got here? It's one of them.
Drum?
Oh, that's a little drum. Little bitty drum.
Little drummer boy.
That took it on fall.
Bass there.
What is it, bass?
Sound like it. Oh, yeah, this is bass. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I kind of paused it
Yeah.
and hit it on the drop. Last one I caught too. Interesting, the crappie are shutting down the bass.
What do we got? What do we got? Bass?
Crappie.
Crappie? Little crappie.
Good boy.
Nope, white bass.
Huh. Well, that makes sense. Oh, what we got going
I don't
on?
know, but it feels like a good something.
he's live well worthy, whatever you get.
I'm not thinking it's a crappie.
Would have been up by now.
Yeah. Where are you? Oh, come. Where are you going? Where are you going? Drum. A drum.
Oh, your dad wouldn't
Oh.
even let that one in the boat. He ain't coming in the live well.
No. Look at that piece of garbage.
Brought him up to the house. What in the world you brought that thing in my boat?